orders of the Inquisition are yours to command.
Hello, everybody! That's right, the paints have been out, guys, so it can only mean one thing, I'm painting. But anyway, guys, let's start a new line of videos, because I'm feeling about taking a break from doing some Nurgle stuff. That's right. And what I've got in mind is Funzy's army, mainly for Apocalypse, or for the new rules for 40k 8.1 or whatever it is, the new rule set that comes out and stuff like that, where you can basically, you know, from the leak what we've heard, you can use whatever you want. This is going to be like a Funzy's army. Basically, I want to do an inquisitorial defense force, basically that would, you know, kind of like be stationed on a planet, maybe guarding like a webway gate or a warp rift or something, to protect it from all the nasties, or to basically stop all the nasties that come out of it. But anyway, guys, so basically, why have I done this? Because I want tanks. I want lots of fucking juicy, delicious, heavy tanks. Because with the release of the new Imperial Guard stuff, or Astra Militarum, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's still fucking Imperial Guard. I just love all the new, I love the new Wyvern, for example, and I've always had a little bit of a thing for Imperial Guard stuff. Not so much painting the hordes and hordes of guardsmen, but just doing the tanks and things. But anyway, guys, so, first of all, my inquisitorial army, I've decided to call them, if you hadn't guessed by the title, the Masters of the Watch. So they will watch out until something happens and till shit goes down, basically. But anyway, guys, let's look at some miniatures. There's some legs. There's legs everywhere. It's Terminator legs. I'm going to use them later. Right, guys. So, oh shit. Well, look at that. I've just knocked the camera and you can see my odd socks. Brilliant, so we'll just put that back up there. Now, let's kick it off with something really awesome to show you guys, first of all, because one of the things that I want in my Masters of the Watch army is this beast. That's right, guys, GREATJOJOMAN got himself an Imperial Knight. This thing has been in the box since release and I decided to finally build it. So guys, what can I tell you about this knight? First of all, the kit is a fantastic kit to build. You probably heard this a million times before now, and I'm a bit behind on the old Imperial Knight stuff, but Jesus fucking Christ, this is a lovely, lovely, lovely kit, and this is the most expensive Games Workshop kit I have ever bought. Now, I've gone for the colour scheme for my Masters of the Watch. I've kind of like a blue-grey colour and like a gold trim, and predominantly metal. As you can see, we've got some nice effects on the big flamey blast weapon of death. We've got some like charring here, and we've got some other charring reflected on this shield bit like that. Moving around, I am going to do some detailing on here. I've not decided what yet. I'm going to try and get myself an inquisitorial logo stencil made so I can poof it through my airbrush and make it kind of look more inquisitorial-ish. But yeah, guys, so we've got some more lovely effects on this. We've got some delicious oil effects and things, and what I'll do, I'll just turn this round so you can see some more of the effects on the back. Let's zoom in. Now, what I decided to do, I decided to limit myself in regards to colours and kind of go with mainly effects. As you can see, this is basically just all the back of it is just a gunmetal with a light silver dusting, and then on the pistons and stuff I've just gone in with the AK Interactive engine oil, just that would be the bits where it would be all greasy and stuff, naturally, because it's a fucking piston. Moving up the Imperial Knight, we've got some rather nice effect on the whatchamacallit, on the smokestacks, or the exhaust. I've gone for kind of like a rusty kind of feel with a bit of a smoke-stained look, and the smoke-stained look is reciprocated through the actual top of it on these grills, as well as some oil and stuff like that. Moving on to the close combat weapon here, you guys might notice these are slightly different purity seals, basically because these are made out of leftovers from the Skaven Plague Monk sprue that I had for my Nurgle cultists. Now these are like these weird little bannery bits, but I thought, you know what, with a little bob of green stuff squished in, they make the perfect purity seals for an Imperial Knight, because the ones you get are fucking tiny. They're like this big. They're smaller than the Space Marine ones. It's fucking bollocks. So I thought, you know, some nice big purity seals flapping in the wind. Again, we've got some lovely gold and the silver effect on this chainsword here. Now, I didn't want it to be too dirty. I wanted it to look like it was maintained, but still in use kind of things. That's why it's kind of a little bit grubby, but there's no like blood or gore or rust or anything on it anywhere. But as you can see, there's the Imperial Knight. So I made it so that his head moves. I actually accidentally glued in place the heavy stubber, but the arm here is magnetised. We've got a neodymium magnet in there, and then we've got this bit here which is full of green stuff and like a bit off a cigarette lighter, and that just clips right in there so it can be positioned all cool like. And you didn't even see that, so clips in there like that. Now this arm here is going to get magnetised soon. This arm is just keyed in, and I'll be honest, I might leave it like that depending on how I decide to transport it. Obviously not glued this bit here because again easier to transport, and it's not exactly like it's going to fall off there. You can shake it around and give it a bit of a punishment, and it's not going to fall off. Now, another thing I've done, guys, if you look at the base, I've actually done proper basing! That's right! The first time ever, I got some delicious stuff from Basecrafts, and some AK Interactive mud, and yeah, this is how it came out. I've gone for like a gravelly, kind of muddy, dry, burnt grass, savannah kind of look, and it just turned out, fucking get off, stupid green stuff, plastic. And I've gone for kind of like a, like a burnt kind of war zone kind of planet effect on there. So anyway, so that's my Imperial Knight. So he was the kick-off really of what I wanted, because I was like, well, am I going to paint it? I think I was going to do a free blade, but then I was like, nah, an inquisitorial Imperial Knight would be absolutely awesome. So what we'll do, we'll put this back up here and we'll look at some of the other vehicles that I've done. We've got here, next on the show is a inquisitorial. It's going to be a command Chimera. I've obviously not finished these bits here. Let's just zoom in a little bit. Command Chimera, just because, well, my Inquisitor needs a ride to roll about in. We've got some extra armour here. This actually turns. We've got some grease stains here from, obviously, the lubricant from that. I've gone for the, whatchamacallit, the antenna array, because, again, it's a Command Chimera. Got a bit of a hunter-killer there as well, just because, why the fuck not? These are, like, from the Giant Sprue, so I thought it'd be cool to have some heretics just chilling on the side. And some of you older subscribers will actually remember when I built this. It's kind of been sitting on a shelf for a long, long time. Let's turn it around. Got some nice effects on the door. Got some rusty effect going on there. And again, on the pistons, we've got the AK interactive oil effects. Now, a lot of you guys that are way more experienced in pigments and weathering are probably like, "Oh my god, Jojo man, it looks so shit." Well, do you know what? This is how I want to paint it. And to be fair, this is kind of just like me experimenting with different things, like different weathering effects and different techniques of painting. Because now I've got an airbrush, vehicles are really easy to paint. So I got rid of the las guns here and kind of made some holes, like portholes, because, the Inquisitor just wants to be chilling. He wants to have like a nice view to look out on. But anyway, so that's the Inquisitorial Command Chimera. Let's put that back up. Yeah. And then I'm going to bring down the next two vehicles in my army so far. And they are a juicy pair of Lehman Rosses, soon to be a trio of Lehman Rosses. Because what I've decided I'm going to use from the Imperial Guard section, I want to use the Tank Commander HQ, because you can have 2 Lehman Ross bodyguards, so 3 Lehman Ross in total, and these are actually painted red. The red is going to be the assault contingent, the gold, which you saw on the Chimera, is going to be the command contingent, and then I'm going to do a blue one on some like manticores and some wyverns and stuff. They're going to be the support contingent. So we've got these delicious Lehman Rosses. There's going to be 3 of them. I think the third one is going to have a red stripe and then a gold stripe behind it, or yellow stripe behind it, just to show its authority. So that'd be pretty cool. Now, in regards to the rest of the stuff that I want to do for this, I want to get, obviously, another Lehman Ross, which I actually have in a box down there, but I need to paint it, because it's a ghastly green colour now. I got it off eBay. So I'll have another Lehman Ross. Other tank-wise, I believe I am going to try and get hold of a Minotaur heavy artillery tank from Forge World. And I'm also going to have 2 Wyverns, and maybe a Basilisk as well, as the heavy support contingent there. Maybe a Hydra as well, just to provide some anti-air. I'm not entirely sure yet. However, now, what I want to do, I want to mix in Inquisitor stuff, because an Inquisitor will be the only thing, only kind of HQ in the galaxy that'll be able to command all this stuff together. And also, I wanted some Marines in there as well. So each contingent, so the command, the support, and the assault contingent, they're all going to have a 10-man squad of Marines backing them up. They're also going to have a 10-man squad of Imperial Guard veterans backing them up as well. So I've got some, meat for the grinder. Also, each contingent is going to have a rifleman dreadnought accompanying it as well, just to lay down some extra fire. In regards to stuff that's anti-air, I have a Valkyrie in my cupboard down there, which I'm going to repaint, which I'm very sad about repainting, because it's got a really nice shark face on it that I did, so I might have to try and mask that off and just repaint the rest of it. But anyway, so that's going to be my anti-air, maybe with some Hydras thrown in there. I definitely want a squad of Terminators, and I was also thinking, potentially, a unit of Devastator Dirt Marines, the Centurions, maybe some other bits and bobs that I can throw in as well. Oh, also want some Stern Guard as well, because Stern Guard are just fucking dirty. I'm going to use them in drop pods. But anyway, guys, so this is what I've got so far. Please let me know what you think of my idea, what you think of the colour scheme and stuff like that. Bear in mind, some of these aren't finished. As you can see, got some more stuff to do on there, detailing. Got some more weathering to do on this one, and again, some more detailing on various bits and bobs. But yeah, other than that, these are the start of the vehicles, which I've done. Let's just stick these back up there, and I'll balance the Chimera on them again. But yeah, guys, so I'm especially interested in your opinions on my Imperial Knight as to how that looks, because that was a really, really fun job to paint, and I think it turned out pretty well. But anyway, guys, I've been rambling on for 11 minutes and 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. I'm going to shut up now. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys again. Goodbye.